lobby.
Did you make a lobby one?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
Some people may be waiting in the lobby, so I have my technical director doing that. I'm Mrs. Drobish. I'm the third grade principal. Maybe I should take my mask down. How's that sound, right? Hi, everybody. This is Mrs. Drobish. I'm the third grade principal.
Good morning.
We're going to get ready to start here in a moment. Can you hear me? Perfect.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I just want to let everybody know this is being recorded. And what's going to happen is it's going to be put in what's called Microsoft Teams. And you all can have access to it later. If you have grandparents or spouses who are working right now, we will share that link with you guys and you will be able to hear that. It's password with a capital P, the number 1 exclamation point. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to now get started. So I'm going to flip the camera. Right now, I'm currently in the upstairs in the hallway. Well, actually in the tunnel, like where the staircase is. So if you can visualize in your brain where we are, I'm at the very top of the stairs getting ready to go into the third grade hallway, okay? So I'm gonna get started. I wanna thank everybody for coming today. We're really excited. This has been a unique year, so this is gonna be a unique experience. So your children have worked very hard. We're super proud of them, and I feel that they're going to make you guys really proud. So I'm gonna flip my camera over, okay? Ms. Drobish. Okay, turn, hold on 1 second. There's still people coming in the lobby. Give me 1 more minute, okay? I just want to let them join. You know what, the camera lady needs to learn how to flip the phone around. Miss Martin. I have a couple more people joining the lobby. Just give me 1 more second. How do I flip this thing? I think I'm gonna have to go this way, right? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys. Here we have the Black History Museum. This is the entry. And I'm gonna walk in. Still a couple people joining the lobby. Okay, we're live, everybody. Welcome to the Black History Museum. We're gonna start with Miss Blair's class. Say hello, Miss Blair.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. We've been working so hard.
Okay, and we're first going to start with a presentation of Harriet Tubman. Okay, and okay, let's see.
I am Harriet, and I was born a slave in 1820.
Got it. Yeah, I got it.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, but if you could please put yourselves on mute. We're getting ready to start.
Miss Drobish, your camera's super close. We can't see the children other than like zoomed in on them.
Okay, there's just a slight issue, and I'm going to tell you what it is. Tell me if Melissa, if you can unmute yourself. I can only visualize, like you can only get it from here. I can't record from the back of my camera, so I have to maneuver it. How about now?
I am Harriet.
Step back a little bit still if you can. That's definitely better. We can at least see him and the board.
Well, I just need him to be heard, Melissa. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want you to see him too, but I want you to hear him. Is that
yes,
good?
You can definitely hear him.
Okay. Go ahead. Nice and loud, sweetheart.
I am Harriet Tubman. I was born a slave in 1820 in Maryland. I had a difficult childhood full of hard work and violence. I escaped slavery 20 years later and helped hundreds of other slaves escape as well. I was leading an influence of my time. I really wanted to end slavery. I did this by being a conductor for the Underground Railroad and I spy in the Civil War.
Good job. Okay, next up we have Rosa Parks.
Someone se le puede quitar una.
I am Rosa Parks. I was born in 1913. I was born in Alabama in 1913. I am best known for my important role in the Montgomery bus boycott by refusing to give up my seat to my white person. I am called the First Lady of Civil Rights and the mother of the freedom movement. I famously said I would like to be remembered as a person who wanted to be free so others would be free also.
Good job. Very nice. Next up we have Martin Luther King Jr. Let's make sure we can see that. Can you see the board?
Not
No.
really. You kind of need to step back more.
Thank you.
There is a way to change the camera though.
How do I do it?
Okay, it says go to the profile picture in the top of Teams, then settings, then devices, then select the camera.
Hold on one second.
What?
I haven't tried this, so I'm just reading the directions.
If you could see my struggle right now. The struggle is real, believe me. You said to go to
Click your little profile icon in the top corner, and then you should be able to see settings.
Okay. My profile settings.
And then devices. And there should be multiple camera options in there for you.
Oh my Lord. Who said technology was easy?
Not me.
Now you know we go through it too, right? I just don't see my settings. I can't see it when the camera's up is the problem.
Oh.
You know what I mean? All right, just direct me if somebody, okay. So there's Martin Luther King and you're first. I'm coming.
Miss Drobish, you can actually hear them pretty well. I think if you just stepped back further from them, we'd be able to see and still hear them.
Okay, there you go.
I am Martin Luther King Jr. and was born in 1929 in Georgia. And I am a social activist and Baptist minister who played a key role in the American Civil Rights Movement. I was the driving force in the Montgomery bus boycott in the 1963 March on Washington. I was assassinated in 1968 in Tennessee because not all people share my view that all people are equal.
Okay, hold on.
I was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964 and am remembered each year on Martin Luther King Jr. Day for my remembered each year on Martin Luther King Jr. Day for my devotion to peaceful protest and freedom for all.
Famously delivered the I Have a Dream speech at the March on Washington in 1963. I said, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?
You need help?
Finished.
Oh, good job. Very good. I'm proud of you. Good job. Next up, we have Jackie Robinson. Can you see the board?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on one second.
I am Jackie Robinson, and I was born in 1919 in Georgia. I broke through racism to become the first African American to play Major League Baseball.
Nice. Good job.
During my
Hold on. There we go.
During my 10-year MLB career, I won very first Rookie of the Year award in 1947. Was an All-Star for 6 back-to-back seasons, and was the first African American to win the MLB Most Valuable Player. Famously said, "A life is not important, but except on the impact it has on other lives."
Ms. Patrol, do
Good
you have a
job.
walkie on you?
Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, next up we have, one of my personal favorites, Oprah Winfrey. Melissa, can you see the board?
Yeah, like the top half of it, but we can definitely see him better.
Years old. I was the first African American woman to own my own production company. I was television's highest paid entertainer and also a talented actress. My talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, flew for 25 seasons from Chicago, Illinois, and is the highest rated talk show in history.
Good job. Okay, next we have Thurgood Marshall.
I am Thurgood Marshall. I was born in Maryland in 1908 and died in 1993. I famously said the measure of history's greatness is its ability to retain compassion in times of crisis. I was an American lawyer and civil rights activist. I was the first African American Supreme Court justice. Before I was selected for the court, I was a very intelligent and skilled lawyer. I won the groundbreaking case of the Brown v. Board of Education, which made racial segregation in schools illegal.
Good job. Very nice. And finally, to end Miss Blair's class, we have Jesse Owens. One second, Carter.
I'm Jesse Owens. I was born in Alabama in 1913 and died in 1980. I was known as the Buckeye Bullet because I was from Ohio and ran incredibly fast.
I was the first American track and field athlete to win 4 gold medals at single Olympic Games. I set a world record in the long jump that stood for 25 years. I also broke 2 world records at the Olympic Games in 1936.
Very good. Good job, Miss Blair's class. Thank you. I'm going to now go to Miss Mardich's class, and she's going to say hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wax Museum.
Okay. And we're going to start with Michelle Obama. Yay! Right, there's that. And then I have to make sure I get you on there.
My name is Michelle Obama. I was born on January 17, 1964. I was born in Chicago, Illinois. I lived in a small apartment with my mom, dad, and brother. I worked hard in school and got this good 7th grade. I was a salutatorian in my high school class, and I was a national honor. I attended Princeton University and majored in sociology. I then went to Harvard Law School to become a lawyer. I met my husband Barack while working at a law firm. He was elected president in 2008, and I became the first African American First Lady. I am still active in politics today, as well as being a mother to my 2 daughters.
Good job, girls. Very nice. Next up, we have Jesse Owens.
My name is
Oh,
Jesse.
1 second. I got to share the board. Give me 1 second.
My name is Jess.
He's very excited. You ready? Go ahead.
My name is Jesse Owens. I was born on September 12th, 1913. I was born in Oakville, Alabama. I was the youngest of
Okay, go ahead.
I was the youngest of 10 children. I was the grandson of a slave. At the age of 9, I moved to Cleveland, Ohio. I attended Ohio State
I'm sorry.
University. I broke several records in track and field, but I did not receive any scholarships.
Can you do that one more time for me? Because Ms. Drobish interrupted you. I do apologize for that.
I attended Ohio State University. I broke several world records in track and field, but I did not receive any scholarships. I attended the 1936 Cleveland Olympics and got four gold medals. However, I was not invited to the White House to celebrate. I once said we all have dreams. In order to make dreams come true into reality, it takes an awful lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort.
Okay, next up we have Granville T. Woods. Okay. Oh, sorry, Brady. I went the wrong way.
My name is Granville T. Woods. I was born on April 23rd, 1856. I was born in Columbus. My mother was part Native American and my dad was African American. Since my family was poor, I had to drop out of school at the age of 10. I began inventing, and over time I had 60 patents. I was called the Black Edison. Other inventors, including Edison, tried to steal my ideas. I am known for being the first African American mechanical and electrical engineer. I died January 30th, 1910, at the age of 53.
Good job, boys. Good job. Okay, next up we have Ruby Bridges.
My name is Ruby Bridges. I was born September 8th, 1954. I was born in Tallytown, Mississippi. I moved to New Orleans when I was 4 years old. As a child, I took care of my siblings and enjoyed playing outside. At the age of 6, I became the first African elementary school. I was escorted into the school by U.S. Marshals and spent my first day sitting in the principal's office. I am now 66-year-old American Madeline Malcolm. I also have 4 sons. I run the Ruby Bridges Foundation to promote respect and appreciation of all differences.
And look how nice Lenaria looks. She's our model for Ruby Bridges. Very nice. Thank you, ladies. Okay, next up, we have, I have to introduce your teacher first, right? Okay, so representing Miss Myers' class is Miss Crow.
Hi, everyone. We're all really excited.
There we go. And Miss Crow's class and / Miss Myers, right? We first have Wilma Rudolph. Oh, no, 1 second. 1 second. They're so excited. I've never seen a group so excited to do this. So here we go. Wilma Rudolph.
My name is Wilma. I was born on June 23rd, 1940 in Tennessee. I went to Olympics and ran track.
You want to do it again with your mask on? Okay.
My name is Wilma Rudolph. I was born on June 23rd, 1940 in Tennessee. I went to the Olympics and ran track. I was the first American woman to win 3 gold medals at the Olympics. After I won my hometown Olympic flower parade and it was going to be segregated, I refused to go. I made it possible for other Black people and women to succeed in the Olympics. I also helped end segregation for fighting when I voted. Even.
Good job, girls. Way to go. Next up, we have John Lewis. Can I show them your board, boys? Look how nice it is. Here first, right? Hold on one second.
My name's John Lewis. I was born February 21st, 1940 in Troy, Alabama, as a civil rights activist and a Supreme Court judge. I fought for equal rights of all people by organizing sit-in demonstrations, fighting against bus and train segregation laws. I went to jail many times for protesting against segregation. I became a Supreme Court judge to help people.
Very good job, boys. Next up, we have Daniel Hay Williams. Hale. Excuse me, Mr. Robish didn't say that right. Look. Oh, Daniel Hale Williams. Okay, and we are going to go.
My name is Daniel Hale Williams. I was born in Hollywood, Pennsylvania on January 18, 1858. I was the first African-American heart surgeon. I completed the first open heart surgery successfully. It was on an African-American, which also made history.
I opened the Frost Hospital with both Black and white people walking there. It also allowed Black people to be patients there and get the care they needed. I made it possible for Black and white people to work together. I also helped pave the way for other Black people that want to be doctors.
Good job, boys. Thank you so much. Okay, next up, we have Martin Luther King Jr. Let me show them. Okay.
My name is
Hold on one second. We're going to put our mask on, okay?
My name is Martin Luther King Jr. and I was born in Georgia. I fought for the rights of all people and protest. I was proud to unite all people on buses. I also helped organize the March on Washington when I gave my famous speech. I have a dream. This speech talked about uniting people no matter what the.
Good job. Thank you. Next and last for Miss Myers / Crow's room, we have Harriet Tubman.
My name is Harriet Tubman. I was born in Maryland.
In 1849, I escaped from slavery using the Underground Railroad and made it to Pennsylvania, where I found my freedom.
I helped 300 slaves escape slavery using the Underground Railroad.
Very good. Thank you so much to Miss Myers and Crow. Thank you. Okay, we're going to continue down the hallway and we're going to go to Miss Farrell's room, and I'm going to let Miss Farrell say hi to everybody. Say hello, Miss Farrell. Okay. Miss Sakinovich, you're next, right? All right. So Miss Sakinovich is going to say hi as well.
Hello.
Say hello, Miss Sakinovich. Okay, and we're going to go back over here, and we're going to start with another Harriet Tubman presentation. Let me show your board. Boy, we got some good artists over there, huh?
Harriet Tubman led many slaves to freedom using Underground Railroad. Harriet Tubman saved more than 100 slaves. She will always be remembered as a hero.
Harriet was born a slave in 1820. Her grandmother and mother was also slaves. Harriet Tubman died in New York in 1913.
Okay, next we have Martin Luther King Jr. again. Very nice artwork, boys. Did you guys do that? Okay, who's first?
Martin Luther King was a brave pioneer leader who won the Nobel Peace Prize. Martin Luther King was assassinated in 1960.
Okay, thank you, boys. Thank you. Next up, we're going to Bessie Coleman. Oh, no, this is you, Miss. I had to go behind me. I'm sorry, my fault. Nope, it's my fault. It's not your fault, Mr. Kinovich. I'm not following the pattern. We're going to go to Harriet Tubman. You by yourself, right? Okay, you're going to pull your mask. Hold on one second. And you can go.
Harriet Tubman was born a slave in 1820. Her grandmother and mother were slaves too. Harriet was a kind and brave lady who risked her life saving others.
Okay, next up we have Martin Luther King Jr. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's very good. That's right, Eric.
Martin Luther King was born on January 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. He became a minister like his dad.
Martin Luther King Jr. was a kind and brave leader.
He led and organized many peaceful protests that led him to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Martin Luther King was assassinated on April 4th, 1968, for wanting equal freedoms.
Nice job, boys. Very good. Thank you so much. Is that your whole class? Thank you so much, Mr. Kinovich. I appreciate it. Okay, Miss Farrell's class is next. I'm starting over here with Bessie Coleman, correct? Okay, let me show the. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Pull your mask down, please. Hold on 1 second. And you can go.
Fasten your seatbelts. Hi, my name is Bessie Coleman. I was born in Texas in 18. My mother was African American and my father was Native American. I had 2 brothers and a younger sister. When I was 6 years old, I started attending a one-room school housed in a wooden shack.
After graduating school, I moved to Chicago where my 2 brothers lived. There, I became interested in flying. At the time, this was still a very new provision. I applied to flying school in the United States, but I was turned down because I was African American.
A friend suggested I move to France and attended school there. And guess what I did? And in 1921, I received my pilot's license. I plan to start a flight school in the United States. However, I died in an accident while preparing for a show on April 30th, 1926 in Jacksonville, Florida.
Good job. Thank you guys so much. We appreciated that. Next up, I have Mae Jemison.
Back on Earth. Oh, sorry, my name is May Jensen. Know me because I was the first Black woman in space. October 13th, 1956, I moved to Chicago and grew up there.
As a child, it was my goal to go to space. My mother worked most of her career as an elementary school teacher. My father was for a charity position. I was inspired by Martin Luther King. I am noteworthy because I became the first woman to go into space. The 1983 flight of Sally Ride made me feel that the astronaut program had opened up, so I applied. I also became a medical doctor.
I flew my only space mission from September 12th to September 20th, 1992.
Job. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Next up, we have Rosa Parks. Well, we're gonna go here. Scoot up just a little bit. All right. Whenever you want. We're ready for you, babe.
My feet are tired. Oh, hi, my name is Rosa Parks. You might know me by the little accident on the bus. I was born on February 4th and later became known as Rosa Parks after I married. I was born on Alabama and grew up there. I later became the well-known as the mother of civil rights movement.
As a child, I already knew that all people should be treated equally. When I was 6 or 7, I had to start working on a farm. Some of the white people treated me like any other person. I got sick for many days. I had to repeat 5th grade. I was taught by white teachers.
I am noteworthy because in 1955, a white man told me to get up from my seat, but I didn't get up, so I got arrested for half of my life. There were laws and customs that whites kept African Americans apart. I had to get as many white people on my side as possible to get equal rights for African Americans.
Oh, how nice. Everybody brought up. Hold on one second. Hold on.
I died in 2005 at the age of 92. Thanks to my work and the work of others, African Americans now have the same rights as white people. Nowadays, we can sit wherever we want on the bus, go to the same schools, and drink out of the same water fountains.
Good job, ladies. Thank you. Next up, we have Jackie Robinson. Let me show them your artwork, okay? Very nice. Who drew the portrait? Oh, very nice, Stephen.
Well, just all home again. Hi, I'm Jackie Robinson. You know me because I was the first African American tour baseball player in the modern Major League. I was born on January 31st, 1919, in Georgia, and I moved when I was 1 to my uncle's house in Pasadena, California. I later became famous for breaking the color barrier in baseball.
Baseball and football. Drafted in the Army to play in second football after Pearl Harbor. This happened when I was playing for a small pro-based football team called the Honolulu Bears. Before becoming a pro, I played in the Negro Leagues for the Kansas City Monarchs in 1940 at UCLA. I met Rachel Izzo, who later became my wife.
I am famous because I was the first African American to play pro baseball in the modern major leagues. I was one of the best at stealing home. I was a two-time National Stolen Bases champion. 1947, 1949, I got MVP 6 times. I got voted Rookie of the Year in 1947. I was in the Baseball Hall of Fame. I died in 1972 from a heart attack. I am remembered for breaking the baseball card barrier. I am in modern major leagues. I was one of the best baseball players ever. I helped open the major leagues for African Americans.
Alma, and thank you to Miss Farrell's class. Next up, we have Miss Main's class. Would you like to say hello to our? There we go. Uh-oh, 1 second. Are we still there? Uh-oh. Miss Trevish is having technical difficulties again. Doesn't want to read my face. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there I am. Okay. You guys are first, right? Really excited. I have Mary Eliza Mahoney. Okay.
I was born May 7, 1845 in Boston, Massachusetts. My parents were freed slaves who moved to Boston before the Civil War to save themselves. I am the oldest of 3 children. When I grew up, I worked at the New England Hospital for Women and Children. I was accepted into their graduate program. I was the first African American in the U.S. to earn a professional nursing license. I became a private nurse, co-founded the National Association of Colored Nurses, and became director of Howard Orphanage Asylum for Black children. I was an advocate for equality of African American nurses and women's rights until my death, January 4th, 1926.
Thank you, girls. That was very interesting. Next up, I have Frederick Douglass.
Born in 1818 in Talbot County, Maryland. The exact month and day are unknown. I was born into slavery and separated from my mother at an early age. My grandmother raised me until I was 8. At 8 years old, I was sent away to be a house slave. When I was 20 years old, I pretended to be a sailor and snuck on a train to New York.
I met my wife Anna. We moved to Massachusetts and had 5 kids. I became a leader in the abolition movement. My supporters paid to make me a free man. I pushed for equal rights and human rights until my death, February 20th, 1895.
Okay, next up, we have Barack Obama. I'm going to try to show you. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to show them your board. Clear mask down, Tyler. Clear mask.
I was born on August 4th, 1961 in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm still alive today and 59 years old.
I spent most of my childhood years in Honolulu, where my mom went to college. I was close with my maternal grandparents.
I graduated college with a degree in politics. I went on to study law at Harvard University. I became a lawyer, author, senator, and then the 44th president of the United States.
I campaigned on the promise of hope for a better world. As president, I brought diversity to the White House and a dream for a more peaceful nation.
Good job, boys. That was extra fantastic. Way to go. Okay, next up, I have Macy Jamison. Right, ladies? Okay. Here's her board. And who's
I was born on
December 17th, 1956, in Decatur, Alabama.
I am still alive and 64 years old.
I was 3 years old when my uncle introduced me to science. I wanted to read before starting school. I got my medical license and worked as a doctor while performing medical research. After 2.5 years, I changed careers to follow a dream. I applied to NASA's astronaut training program, was the first African American woman to graduate and become an astronaut. I was the first African American woman in space. I spent 8 days in space conducting experiments. I believe that minorities can contribute when given the opportunity. Today, I teach at Dartmouth and continue to do research in advanced technology.
Very nice, ladies. Good job. Thank you. Thank you to Miss Main's class. I appreciate it. Wonderful job. Last but not least, we have Miss Simich's class. Say hello, Miss Simich. Hi. All right. So, who's my first presenter? All right, I can't wait. It's Catherine Johnson. Let me show your board.
My name is Catherine Johnson. I was born on August 26, 1918 in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. I died on February 24, 2020 at the age 100 years old. I married Jim Johnson in 1959 at NASA.
Do you want to show your picture? I hate to interrupt, but this is just so amazing that she has a picture. See it? Nope. Hold on one second. And that's her as a little girl with an astronaut. Isn't that just ironic how things work out? Okay, next.
I was a mathematician who helped send the astronauts to the moon by calculating the flight paths of the spacecrafts. In 2015, I was presented the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Obama.
Okay. Is she with them? She's with them? Oh, one more.
My famous quote is like what you do and then you will do your best.
Oh, that's a good one. Like what you do. Good job, girls. Next up, I have Ruby Bridges. I'm excited.
My name is Ruby Bridges. I was born on September 8, 1954 in Tylertown, Mississippi. On November 14, 1960, I attended my first day at an all-white school. When I arrived there were lots of people protesting and threatening me with families. Federal marshals walked me into school. Later in life, I worked as a travel agent for 15 years. I married Mocha Hall and have 4 sons. In 2014, a statue was unveiled outside of my grade school. I was awarded the Presidential Citizen Medal in 2001 by President Bill Clinton. I changed the future of education. I made it possible for a school to be of all races. I started a foundation called the Ruby Bridges Foundation to help end the fights of racism and to help promote respect and equal treatment to all races.
Very good, ladies. Thank you so much. And second to the last, right? Yep. 2 more to go. I have Henry Box Brown. If we can see it. Henry Box Brown.
My name is Henry Box Brown. I was born in 1816 and died on June 15th, 1897 at 81 years old.
With the help of a free black man named James and a white shoemaker named Samuel, I made a plan to have myself shipped in a box. It cost me $86. After 27 hours, I was free.
My famous quote is, I entered the world a slave in the midst of a country whose most honored writings declare that all men have a right to liberty.
Excellent job, boys. Wonderful. And last, but certainly not least, we have Thurgood Marshall.
My name is Thurgood Marshall. I was born on July 2nd, 1908 in Baltimore, Maryland. I died on January 24th, 1993. I attended Lincoln University in Pennsylvania and worked many jobs, paid my tuition. I attended law school at Howard University in Washington, D.C. and graduated in 1933. I fought for individual rights and equal for all people. My actions helped to end all racial segregation and discrimination against African Americans.
Wonderful job. Well, that ends another year of the Black History Museum. We are so excited to do this for everybody. I can't express how proud I am of all the hard work that the teachers and the kids did. It's been a wonderful experience. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a wonderful day, and we hope to make future presentations like this. Thank you all. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Great job, kids and teachers.
Great job, everybody. Thank
Great
you.
job, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.